So, lock me on. All right, cool. So I am excited that I'm able to do this, the Canon C50. I know that I have spoken about this camera. Actually, a comment in the video that I spoken about this camera with said, hey, there's no video, no test footage or anything like that. Well, obviously, I mean, I did have a disclaimer saying that I wasn't privileged enough to get one of these, or I'm not as well known on YouTube to be able to get one of these cameras, but I was able to rent this camera with my own money. This video is not sponsored by Canon. This is just something that I just wanted to try. I initially had the C80 in mind because typically with tech that's over a year old, it seems like they got all the bugs out of it, or there's a lot of videos out there talking about the workarounds, for or how to use the gear in general and stuff. So, but yeah, I am super excited about this. I got the thing with it to go with it too. The battery's charged. So yeah, so rented this camera and we're gonna see what it does. The one thing I will say that I like about this camera, and I haven't even turned it on yet because I thought the battery wasn't charged all the way, but it is when I first got it. So great job. Thank you, Aperture Rent. But anyways, one thing I like about this is the feel of it. Like, it feels really just feels good. Like it fits in my hands very well. Yeah, it just has a good ergonomic feel to it, and it just looks nice. Like, it is appealing. Have been able to see how the buttons work with just my day-to-day, essentially, as far as like seeing how it just functions within my flow and whatnot. But yeah, this is amazing. I am thrilled to be able to get this. I'm gonna have this for a few days. This is gonna be some great times to be able to utilize this camera, and I'm going to be using it in the wildlife capacity as well. So we'll see what we can create, but this is super dope. I'm super excited about this. I'm obviously, with having a camera for a few days, you really don't know a lot about it per se. It's not going to be really a deep dive, but this is really going to be just a user experience. But yeah, no, I am truly excited about this and being able to rent this. So day one of using the Canon C50 was definitely great. Like, there's no shortages as far as like the compliments that I can give to the Canon C50. I would say is that I was surprised with the battery life because of the Canon R5C. I've rented the Canon R5C in the past. The battery life is, you need to take like 20 batteries, I feel like, with that thing. But I will say with the Canon C50, I mean, you won't need as many batteries. I think that 3, if you plan on being out and about for like a few hours would be sufficient, maybe a fourth one. But for the most part though, I would say this camera definitely met my expectations today. I would say that the autofocus is amazing on this. Like, it picked up on animals and it was tracking them efficiently. If anything, it was more so user error, me trying to keep up with the camera as far as like, pointing it in the right direction to where it can pick up on a lot of the wildlife. So I will say, as far as like animals are concerned, I was definitely surprised by it. As far as like how quickly I was able to pick up on things. Like I was recording these squirrels, eastern gray squirrels, and the squirrels were moving pretty fast, but for the most part though, it was able to just lock onto them fairly quickly. I love the top handle. That's one thing that I picked up on, like the top handle on this thing, like let me see if I can focus. Is gonna get me. Yeah, that top handle on this little grip, like spongy part here, it felt really good. The top handle just is amazing. Like, it comes in, it's beneficial ergonomically. It just makes sense for me, and I can just feels like it's a part of me, essentially. And that's what you want a camera to feel like. That's what you want a camera to feel like. You want it to feel like you're connected with it, and with certain details of the ergonomics was really good. Sorry for sounding overwhelming with that adjective, but that's how I felt about it. It was really good. And yeah, I just felt like I was connected to it. The one thing I will say is, like, at least for me, trying to get used to a new camera with the menu system and whatnot on day one, it's going to take me some time. But I think I've set my buttons up to where I have my slow and fast frame rate set already, and trying to figure out like how the ergonomics and how I want to, having the button placements, benefit me in the situations and not be a hindrance within everything. So that was one of the things that I wanted to really try to, get a good handle on. I will say, from a wildlife perspective, having this type of camera, it is beneficial. I know that not having IBIS on here is, I don't really find a concern with the IBIS not being on here, because I don't like the way Canon's, IBIS looks at times with that cello effect to it. I don't know. As of lately, I've just been really wanting to use the tripod and get those stationary shots and really set up the frame and try to, really understand the intent of the frame, all the layers that may be in it. There's so many different variables that kind of go into that. So yeah, but overall though, this was a very good day one with the Canon C50 as an aspiring wildlife, documentary individual of myself. Anyway, so sorry, I'm gonna stop rambling. As always, continually appreciate the process. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces. Yes, sir. And Merry Christmas again. I guess. Whatever. It's not even there yet. We got a couple more days. All right, cool. Talk to you later. Deuces.